What is going on, guys and girls? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the first video on my Seat Ibiza FR. Now, if you saw the previous video, I revealed that I bought the cheapest Seat Ibiza FR in the UK, and we're going to go ahead and start the modifications early in this video. We've actually just filmed the reveal video and we're going to crack on filming the modifications on the Ibiza. So basically, we're not going all in with modifications in this video just because I picked it up literally today. It's been home for the last 2 hours. So we're doing what we can with parts we have, but we haven't got any parts for the Ibiza, of course, so we didn't know we were going to get it before we went to view it. So I'm going to do a parts order tonight and we're going to get some parts for the car. And in the meantime, we're going to start doing little bits and pieces on the car. Now, what we're going to do to start with, controversial, I know, but we're going to do a D badge on the rear because I want to get rid of some of the badges. I keep the FR one, I want to get rid of the Ibiza ones. We're also going to be removing and installing a brand new stereo to the car. And yeah, just doing little bits and pieces. I'm not too sure exactly where this video is going to take us, but we're going to crack on anyway. So without no further ado, let's flip the camera around. Let's plot the time lapse actually. Now, I usually recommend using fishing wire. I can't find my, well, tell a lie, I know exactly where my fishing gear is, but it's under the stairs, and in front of that, or in front of the door to access that, we've got about 17 packs of laminate flooring for the kitchen and yeah, various other bits in the house. So if I'm honest, I'm absolutely knackered and I really can't be arsed to move them to go access it. So we're going to use some thread. Now I'm just going to double or triple it up because it's going to make it slightly stronger and make sure it doesn't break when we're removing the badges. So without no further ado, let's get to work.
I lost my best friend to 23. She left her body and hovered above me. I saw no shadow, I looked around, searched every building and home that I found. I saw no shadow, but felt a glow. The warmth inside me, it kept me afloat. It felt like heaven, it found my bones and gave me comfort when I feel alone. Now you're gone, I'm alone, I guess it's time.
Right, as you can see from those clips, we've got the badge. Of course, we don't need it anymore. Now, excuse me, I haven't got driveway space right now. I live on a main road, but as you can see, we've got the first bit of like horrible tape off. It was an absolute nightmare, so I'm going to go ahead and do a heat gun. Yeah, like I said, it was an absolute nightmare, so I'm going to go ahead and do that with a heat gun tomorrow because I really can't be asked to do it this evening, and it's getting dark, but that back end is growing on me, really growing on me. So yeah, what we'll do, we'll catch up tomorrow morning and we'll finish off the first video on the Ibiza FR. But if we take a minute to look around here and just kind of go over some of the plans for the car if it wants to focus itself, which it clearly don't. Yeah, there we go. So this front end is going to have a bit of a makeover. We're going to remove that number plate and we're also going to do like a wide mouth sort of thing here. So we're going to cut all around there and we're going to replace this whole grille for a different grille. Yeah, probably going to have to do the side ones to match it as well and do something with that. But I don't even think this is bolted on. It's just stuck on, yeah. So we'll just rip that off now. That can just, yeah, take one for the team. We don't want that anymore. We will probably put it in the window because it is legal to have a front face. It is law to have a front facing number plate in the UK, but for the time being that was quite easy and quite satisfying to rip off. And as you can see, it will make the front end look a lot nicer. I will actually reverse this onto the driveway tomorrow. We can have a proper look over the car in a bit more detail when we go ahead and finish off the debadging and the radio installation. But yeah, what we'll do, we'll catch up tomorrow. It's dark, I'm tired, and I can't be asked to connect up the power source to do the heat gun on this. Right, so guys, you join me picking up the video the next day. We've been to Halfords this morning and got some sticky stuff remover to remove the black residue from the back of the boot after the badge delete, which we did yesterday. So, as you can actually see as well, I've had my haircut, first haircut post-lockdown, so I'm really happy with that. I've tested this out on an inconspicuous area. I picked this up for a £5 from Halfords. Doesn't do any damage to the paint, so we're going to go ahead and spray it where the residue is, and that should help to remove it. Right, so I'm just giving this a good shake, and then YouTube it live. There we go. Right, now give this a little spray just over the letters. Just like that. As you can see, it's like a gel-like substance, and that's what that's going to do. It's going to keep it there. Now, on the can, if we just have a look, it says leave it for 5 to 7 minutes. I'm going to set a timer for 5 to 7 minutes, and then you just scrape it off with using a non-scratch item. So you could use something like a squeegee. I'm going to find something whilst we're waiting for this to, I guess, break down that sticky residue. and then we're just going to clean up for microfiber cloth afterwards. So yeah, we'll catch up in about 5 minutes. Right, as you can see, I've been going at this for a while, but it's still an absolute ball ache, even with this stuff which we picked up from Halfords. But we've got most of it off. If you look at the front, actually, I don't think I've shown you the front yet, but we've taken off the number plate and we're just cleaning up that bottom bit in preparation for the wide mouth grille installation. I think I mentioned it earlier in the video, we're just going to cut that out and put a new bit of grille mesh in there. So I'm going to go around here and use an old bank card, just going to cover the details, just to scrape this up. So yeah, we're just, it's coming off better now, like you can see. This is the second pass that we've done with it, so there you go, that's another one gone. So we're just going to go ahead and keep doing this. I'm not going to film it, it's probably really boring, but we'll catch up in a bit when this is completely removed. Right, so whilst we're waiting for the sticky stuff removed to do its magic on the boot, we're going to go ahead and remove this old radiator and put in the one from the MX-5, because we're not driving the MX-5 at the moment and this has Bluetooth, so it means we can listen to big boy tunes. So let me just zoom in to this. Slightly better angle, so it's really easy to remove because the guy put it in, obviously didn't do it properly. So we can literally just pull out that cupboard and then literally just pull straight out. Now I'm hoping the connectors are the same. Yeah, we currently don't have steering wheel controls because there's nothing plugged into this, but I will get the kit from Halfords at some point. It's 45 quid and I do think that's worth it to have steering wheel controls. But anyway, let's go ahead and put this back in. And just like that, the radio's in the car. This one's got Bluetooth. I can't bother to set it all up now, but just read instruction manual if you don't know how to do your one. Now also, coming round to the front of the car, you'll be able to see we've removed all of the horrible sticky stuff from there also. You kind of get the idea of what the wide mouth will look like once it's all cut out and once the grill's all the same. But yeah, it looks a lot meaner. The number plate's inside on the dashboard, so yeah, pretty pleased with that so far as well. Now the only other issue we've got to rectify is the problem of the brake lights. Now we've done a bit of research and basically what we found out is the brake light, it could either be the brake lights, like the bulbs, or the brake light switch. We're going to replace the whole lot because when we're trying to brake, only this light is working. And we've got like the glow plug light flashing. We've done a bit of research on the groups and that's what it says it's going to be. So it's Sunday today. I can't actually go pick up a brake light switch from Euro Car Parts or main dealer today. So we're going to have to wait until Monday for that. But yeah, I'm going to replace the brake light switch and the bulbs at the beginning of the next video, and hopefully that resolves our issue. If not, it could be a faulty housing. I think I mentioned before, it could be something like that. Yeah, lots of little things it could be, but we're getting there very slowly. Right, so I've debadged the back, we've done the radio, and the next thing really to do was basically this cup holder is stuck. Now, I think the mechanism's completely broken because what I did is I just put like a long flathead screwdriver and you can kind of get it out, but it doesn't pop back out. So there's obviously a spring in there which is broken, so we'll just get a replacement unit for that. But for the time being, I'm just going to keep this in the glove box over there, and that'll do the job. So anyway, I'm going to pop down to Halfords and get a couple of little bits and pieces for the car, like interior cleaning pieces, all that sort of thing. So we'll drive down there now, catch up when we're back, and finish up the video. Right, so we've just got back from Halfords, and let me just flip the camera and show you. Just got a couple of little bits just to clean up the interior. Got our interior cleaning bits and pieces, all in a nice little box in there, and our filming equipment featuring the DJI, lovely jubbly. But yeah, as you can see, that's all the main bits for the car, and that's where we're going to leave it for this video because we've got loads of stuff coming in the post over the next couple of days which we're going to pick up on the channel. So yeah, thanks so much for watching guys. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.